Evening, gang. It's a Sunday night, Sunday the 2nd of August 2026. Welcome along to tonight's little chat show. I'd like to dedicate this show today to my mum, because it would have been her birthday yesterday. I think 95 or 96. I always go down to the cemetery on mum's birthday, and I do plants and stuff like that. Always done. And take a cake. I know it might sound silly, but I take a little cake down to the cemetery, and I'll sit there with a flask of tea, and I have a little bit of the cake. And I forgot it was her birthday yesterday. I've never done that. So I'm feeling quite bad this morning, this evening. So to make up for it, this show's for you today, Mum. All right, and I hope that's okay. And I'll be going down there tomorrow. After church this morning, that went all right. I went down to the Marks and Spencers, and I bought a little card. And it was a mini cake, actually. It was only about, I don't know, size of well, I mean, in my case that would have been one piece, but I think you probably would have been able to get 6 pieces out of this cake. You know, only so bad. Anyone else do anything like that, I wonder? I don't know if you do or not. Now, and while I was, as I came out of church, wandering down to the Marks and Spencers, I couldn't believe it. But I suddenly, she didn't tell me she was going to do this. My sister was in town, right? And I did a little video. I couldn't believe it. I didn't expect her to make a little visit like that. And there she is. Look, my sister. And she started talking to me. Look, as usual. There was like these, I thought, well, I didn't actually see it first. I just heard these screeching noises. And as I walked down, I was very surprised to see my sister. And there she was, moving her little arms around and shouting out obscenities to all the people there. So lovely to see you, sis, if you're with us on the show tonight. Oh, don't. Oh, please. Can you not see it for the humour that it is, dear? She's not going to find that funny, is she? Anyway, you can watch her later on Butler's Empire, boys and girls. All right, they'll be doing a little video at 8 o'clock, Butler's Empire channel. All right, gang, if you'd like to join in tonight, it's really easy. You can send us a text. 07460 143393. That's 07460 143393, or a WhatsApp, same number. Please use either one method or the other. Don't start sending messages on both messages, because I will have to block you. We can't cope with too many messages coming in on various different channels. There's no email anymore, okay? We got rid of the email. Because no one was using it. I think it was only 2 people using it, one of which I know has already started texting instead. Who was that? Carl. I think he's started texting instead. So, all right. So the email's not there anymore. However, the text number is 07460 143393, and the WhatsApp as well, 07460 143393. Lots to talk about, including my trip to the caravan last week, which was really, really nice, and karaoke news as well coming up. First of all, let me read some of your lovely messages that have already come in today, and I cannot believe the first message I'm looking at today is from the delightful Mark Bowles. Good evening, Mark. How are you on this fun-packed Sunday night? Did you have your boy this week? Is it every 2 weeks? I think it's every 2 weeks. You might have had your boy with you this week, did you? Access there. All right, you sweaty puff. How's it hanging? Do you know, I mean, I'm not being funny. Is that the correct way, to open a conversation with an international celebrity such as myself, Mark? Would you speak like that to Shirley Bassey? Oh, knowing you probably would, wouldn't you, love? Oh, is that how people message Shirley Bassey? All right, love, how's your knickers? Have you washed them? It's the same sort of tone, isn't it? I think people on here would now be shocked and horrified at what you just said there. I quite like it, to be honest, Mark. So he says, all right, you sweaty puff, how's it hanging? I'm hoping you've had some sort of disaster. You need to send me your DIY video that's due out soon. I can't wait 2 weeks to see you screw something else up. I can't wait to see you screw something else up. Yes, there is a DIY video coming out, and I'm afraid it's not next week, Mark. Would you like me to see when I have scheduled it in? Although, sometimes that moves around a bit. If I'm doing something that kind of needs to be shown now, like it might be sort of something in the garden, for example. Do you know what I mean? And if that waits for 4 weeks, then the season has moved on and it doesn't quite make sense. So there are some videos that I've done already. This is how the the 2 videos I do every week, right? This is how that works. So I'll probably do 2 this week, okay? And then I'll put them in the list. Now, if there's something, for example, I've gone out to see a show, right? For example, the Barry Manilow show, okay? There was already something scheduled in for that day, but it was probably a cooking video or a DIY video or a bit of a walk around, something like that. They're not really date sensitive, so you can move them around a little bit. So I'll tell you how many I'm ahead at the moment. What day is it today? Sunday. So I'll tell you how many I'm ahead. It's not like 10 or 20. It's not that many. Well, hang on a minute. 1, 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. There are 5 that I've already done. Okay. Now it says here the DIY one is Tuesday the 11th at the moment, but that might change. Okay. Next week's videos, I made a lasagna with my nephew's wife, Stacey, and if you do a video with someone, you want that to happen quickly because they're waiting to see it as well. Do you see what I mean? I put it together and send it up. Well, they can't see it until the date comes, unless I send them a link, which sometimes they ask for. So I tend to put those on fairly quickly. For example, the lasagna video that I made with my nephew's wife, Stacey, that was done, I think, on Tuesday last week, Monday or Tuesday last week. So it's on Tuesday this week. And there's also a little video of me and my sister, great nephew Frank, and great nephew and baby Ernie. We went to the zoo, only a small zoo, and that'd be on next Thursday, and we did that on Wednesday. So they happened quite quickly. And what was scheduled for that then? Hang on a minute. That was Mr. Matic, which is like this toy thing, which I've now moved about 5 times. So that's how it works, Mark. So I'm sorry about that, but the DIY I've got here for Tuesday the 11th of August. It might change, dear. I know he gets very excited. Just send it to me, he says. We can't be giving you preferential treatment. Oh, you're starting to sound like those karaoke people. Oh, God blimey. Some of them, they love the preferential treatment, dear. We don't do preferential. No, excuse me. I'm usually there. You missed me out. Oh, no. No preferential treatment. Because other people start moaning. Oh, can you push me up the list, please? No, I can't push you up the list. Can't push you up any list. The only person that might be pushed up the list is Barry Manilow. Still waiting for him to turn up and sing me a couple of songs at my karaoke. Might be able to relaunch his career. You never know. Eh? He's all over the States at the moment. If you like Barry Manilow, you may or may not know his last UK tour was a few weeks ago, and I was lucky enough to go to the last show at the O2 in Greenwich. Ghastly place. I don't like it there. It's just too many people bleeding. And I know it's necessary, security and all that, going through there and queuing up and price of food and drinks. And I think I said I paid you £3.20 for a can of water. It wasn't. It was almost £4. I got that a bit wrong, but yeah. See, Mark, if you were there, you could have paid for all that for me and complained, wouldn't you? I'm glad I'm not one to moan, really, Mark. I really am. Anyway, hello to you. Let's see who else is there. Mark Rees-Ponto, good evening to you, sir. Evening to Mike Rees-Ponto. The lovely Jet in Canterbury. Hello. Chainsaws were originally invented to aid women in childbirth. Oh, that's a bit dangerous, isn't it? You might make the hole too big. God, blimey. I did that here once. No, not with a birth. I had to cut a hole in my wall here once, and that was a DIY disaster. A bloke had to come in then and make the hole smaller again because it was too big. Mark's mentioning a DIY video. The week before last, there was a picture hanging on the wall. Jesus picture, actually. Great big picture with glass. Not heavy, but heavier than a wooden frame thing because it had glass on it as well, right? And it was hanging up on a nail. And ever since I hung it up, I wasn't happy. I thought, there's a good chance that's going to come down, but I'll leave it. And then this particular day, week before last, I thought I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the old today. I'm going to do the old today. So I took the picture down, and this is across the stairs. So you've got wall, stairs, landing, okay? And the hole was up there. It was high up as well. Right, that's all I'm telling you. So that's a DIY video coming up in Tuesday week. All right, my loves? And no, you're not having the link. I begged you for topless pictures of yourself. You haven't sent any other of those, have you? So no, don't expect a link to my videos then. Has to be a two-way thing. Has to be two-way traffic, dear. Two-way traffic. Thank you, Mark. Maureen's there. Good evening, Mark. Hello to you. Sorry, Maureen. Evening, Maureen. Are you? Is that how you had some of your children born, Jet? With the help of a chainsaw? Very dangerous going chopping people up like that, my love. What is it they saw off? Do they have to like saw a baby's leg out? You know, if it's got caught somewhere further up the canal, so to speak. Very, very dangerous. Well, I don't think I want that. Mind you, could that help with constipation, chainsaws? How would that work? And where do you cut first? Just asking, Jet. Just asking. You've got the info, not me, my love. Hello, Jet. Mike T's there. Good evening, Mike T. With you for tonight's show on this beautiful sunny evening in Lincolnshire, which, well, it certainly is here as well. It's been a lovely day today. A little bit on with the heat again, but nothing like those very hot temperatures that we had some time ago, was it, Mike? Which was a little bit too much, to be honest. We said hello to Maureen, didn't we? There's our Jet. Let me just clear those down. Otherwise, it all gets very complicated. We got Gary Ross joining us this evening. Good evening, Mr. Gary Ross. Nice to have you with us this evening. Any message for me, Gary? Just says hello. Can we have a bit more, please? A bit more of a message. Hello, Chris. How much I've missed you and I haven't been able to sleep you since your last show. Something like that, you know, to make me feel a little bit better in my sad, lonely, pathetic life. Eh? I wonder who here, out of all us here who gather here, sadly, on a Sunday night because we've got nothing else to do, who is the one with the most sad, lonely, pathetic life? I wonder. Why are we sitting here watching some old codger just sitting in a chair whittering on for an hour or two? What is all that about? Zoe's there. Hello, Zoe. Where have you been, dear? Zoe's there. Good evening, Uncle Chris. How are you? Happy heavenly birthday to your mum. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, darling. I'm okay, although not feeling too good at the moment. Be meeting my fancy man, John. Oh, it's all going on where Zoe lives. Oh, yes. She's seeing someone. Yep. Kept it secret from everyone except us. I don't know why. She likes a little secret, don't you, my love? Yeah? She's going to be meeting her fancy man, John, again in a couple of weeks. Must get myself better for then. Yes, my love, you do. Make yourself better. Yes, don't miss out, dear. You know, if you snooze, you lose. If you snooze, you lose, all right? Dean in Surrey's there. Good evening, Dean. When you cook, do you use your fire alarm as a timer? Very funny. Very funny. He's obviously heard the smoke alarm go off a few times during cooking, in particular the lemon drizzle cake, complete with imprint of oven element on the top of it. I thought it added to the whole cake thing myself, having a little imprint of that. Those elements, perhaps I could do different shapes of them, you know, like a duck or a chicken. Chicken or something like that. And then as the cake rises, you get imprinted on there, don't you? Just a suggestion. Oliver. Oh, look, we've got posh people here today, boys and girls. They're here again. Oliver and Laura in Richmond upon Thames. Oh, I can only ever dream of owning a property in Richmond. God, is it just the one place you've got? Usually people in Richmond have got a couple of different places, haven't they? You know what I mean? Oh, just one place? Oh. It's not as rich as I thought you were then. Hello, Chris. Hope you're doing well on this lovely Sunday evening. And that's from the lovely Oliver and Laura. I think you went to Brighton. Did you go to Brighton a couple of a week or so ago with your child or children? Didn't you? Oh, you had a nice time there. I can't remember if you've been or you were planning on going. I know they were going on the train or they've been on the train, which is a great way to go to places like that. No mucking around with parking. And Brighton is a bit evil with parking. Oh, yes. Oh yes, shocking state of affairs. Years ago, I heard the story that on Christmas Day, right, on Christmas Day, a load of people decided on Christmas Day to go down and park in front of the sea and have a little bit of a wander around. I don't know, before or after dinner. Quite a nice thing to do on a Christmas morning, isn't it? Go for a walk along the seashore. And then they came back and they'd had tickets on their cars. Because the parking company knew that people did this on Christmas Day, and it wasn't a free parking day. Dreadful what these councils get up to now. Talking of which, there's a new just to warn you, those of you that travel into London, in particular West London, okay, came across this by accident on Friday night. So you've got to know where I am to understand this this comment, okay? So if you're going into London from the M4, you're coming into London, end of the motorway, you're now on the flyover, flying over, okay? And you come down again, you go along a bit, and you get to Chiswick roundabout. Not Chiswick, is it Chiswick? Chiswick roundabout. You get to Chiswick roundabout, okay? So you'll queue there for a while. Then you get over Chiswick roundabout. You go second exit, so you don't go left. You go straight over, and then you're on 4-lane carriageway, which becomes 3. You're now on the 3-lane. I think it's 3 lanes carriageway, okay? And just before you get to another bit that goes up and over again, you can come off left, go towards Hammersmith. Now listen, this is very important, right? Very important, because I don't want you to get catch out, because there's probably a lot of people being caught out here. So you've come off the that I think it's A4. I'm guessing it's A4. Come off the A4, slightly left, and then you go down, and there's some traffic lights there. So now you're sitting at the traffic lights. The overpass is now above you on the right-hand side, okay? In front of you is one set of traffic lights. You go through there. Then you queue for the next set of traffic lights, okay? Beyond the next set of traffic lights is the big Hammersmith roundabout, right? So in front of you, kind of a brick wall, and everything's going that way, sort of right to left as it goes around the roundabout. On Friday night, these lights have gone green, and the cars in front of me didn't move. I thought, that's strange. And the cars that are going across, which are already on the roundabout, weren't moving either. And people say, beep, 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 not me, very patient person, not me, beep, beep, they're going beep, beep, blah. I thought, why aren't these cars moving? Maybe someone's broken down. But then I realised no one was trying to get into another lane. I thought, what's going on here? And then the lights went red. And then I'm watching, still nothing's going. And then a couple of cars came across, you know, from the roundabout that were already on the roundabout. And then that went, and then the lights went green, and a couple of cars moved forward, but then they stopped again, and then there's this gap. Eventually, I got to the front of this queue. What they've done is put a yellow box there. Well, that's appeared from nowhere. There's only one reason they put yellow boxes in, boys and girls, and that is to make money. And believe me, Hammersmith and Fulham Council are one of the worst for traffic cameras and speed cameras and yellow box cameras. They're everywhere in Hammersmith. I would avoid the area. If at all you can. Awful people. I remember some years ago there was a documentary on the telly, and it was Hammersmith and Fulham Council involved here, and a what do you call them? A television spy, I suppose, had managed to get in on a council meeting which was to do with parking regulations and roads and all this, and they were saying, and this week we have managed to achieve whatever, £50,000 in parking fines, and everyone was cheering. That's the sort of council they are, okay? So just be aware of that new yellow box as you come off to go to Hammersmith, get to the lights. I mean, you'll see it as soon as you get to the lights, but sometimes we follow the car in front probably a little bit too close, don't we? Eh? And by the time you've seen it, you're already on that yellow box. You can't go backwards, you can't go left, you can't go right, you can't go forward. Thank you very much. £160, please. Must be like winning the jackpot, sort of every week, mustn't it? Or every minute, having yellow boxes. I might park one outside. Is that going to work? I have my own yellow box just a little bit further down the road. I could buy a piece of road, couldn't I? It's just a money-making idea for you. I could buy a piece of road and put a yellow box there and like several cameras there. Or you'd find one of those, or I could employ someone to, or just ask one of my friends to sit there with a camera. Or there's plenty of those people about. Have you come across those before with their own little speed cameras? Oh, got someone else. Horrible people, like that horrible man cycling Mickey. There's a nasty piece of goods. He's gone a bit quiet, isn't he? Funny that. I think someone's had a word, dear. What's happened to Cycling Mickey? He's completely... I don't get any videos from him at all anymore. Or that other one on Radio 2, Jeremy Vine. There's another one. Horrible people. Nasty, nasty people. Right. Come on a minute. Just a moment. Let me see. Big G's there. Hello to Big G, who says, "Evening, mate. I'm here. I'm here." He says, "Not going out tonight as I've got a busy week on radio next week. 12.5 hours of broadcasting, which is lovely, Gary. If only you had some people listening to you." So it is. But it's okay. You know, I used to sit here for years just talking to myself. And eventually someone watched. Thank you to my sister. You know. Well, you haven't told us much there, have you? You haven't told us much, Gary. You know, you would think with a comment, you need to think ahead, dear, just as I do. It doesn't all come out the mouth randomly, like poo. It does not. No, it doesn't. This is all rehearsed. I've sat here for hours this afternoon rehearsing this show. Hours, dear. Red lights flashing everywhere. Do not enter on air. You know, people knocking at the door. Sorry, I'm talking. Rehearsing my show for 6 o'clock. I'm not doing an amateur show here, dear. Thank you very much. By the way, do you like this shirt? Do you like this? This is one of my most popular shirts. Oh, do you like the neck as well? Look. Turkey neck. Yeah, I hope I don't... I could be walking around Waitrose at Christmas time and be mistaken for a turkey and sold. Do you think anyone would buy me? Well, I don't know, really. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. Yes, anyway, Gary, so you've told us that you're doing radio, and that's great, and you're very busy. You failed to tell us what station you're on. You missed an opportunity, dear. Missed an opportunity. Just saying. Never missed an opportunity, dear. Andy Eglerton. Hello to Andy. Good evening, Chris. Hope you're well. All is well here, Andy. Firing on all cylinders. And thank you very much, sir, for joining us today. That's indeed all of you. Thank you for joining me on this Sunday night. Remember, all light-hearted. I generally take the mick left, right and centre, mainly out of myself. You might come along as well. For example, Gary. You know, Big G, Gary. Tells us all that information, doesn't it? It's like saying, yes, and, yep, that's Star Trek. Watch it tonight. Well, where? Where? By the way, anyone seen the new series of Star Trek Strange New Worlds? I've seen the first episode so far. Absolutely fantastic. This is what Star Trek always was. It's gone back to its roots and doing what it's best, telling us stories with aliens and things like that, and not telling us what to think of certain members of society. Thank you very much. Let's have some of that on Doctor Who, thank you very much, because this is where it's all gone wrong. All that wokeness going on. Sick to death of it. Sick to death of it. The new series, Strange New Worlds of Star Trek, perfect, okay, perfect. Gang, just to let you know, if you're in the YouTube chat box and you're sending me a message in there, I'm not in the chat box. I don't see any of those messages. It's too much to cope with everything else, okay? So if you want to send us a message to be read out tonight, do just text it in 07460 143393 or use the WhatsApp, okay? Same number, 07460 143393. Just to let you know, it's quite busy at the moment with messages, so they may take a while to come up, all right? Let me see. Sal in Lincolnshire. Hello, Sal. All right, darling. The lemon drizzle cake was epic. And don't the best chefs say a little bit of char adds to the flavour? We do like a little bit of flavour. We don't like bland. I don't like bland. Like, you know, BBC Breakfast or The One Show. Bland and boring. Oh, hello and welcome to... I mean, Roman... Let's be honest, Roman Kemp's quite a nice bit of eye candy, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? He's a nice bit of eye candy, but it's just a bit boring and bland, and, you know, no one ever gets offended. I mean, how boring is that? It's like The Weakest Link. You know, with that Romish, isn't it? Romish? Great comedian. I'm sure he's a great comedian. Is he right for that show? No, he don't insult anyone. How boring is that? You know, if I was on there, if I was on The Weakest Link, I would expect Anne Robinson to be back on there saying, oh, so you're Chris? Oh, hello, Chris. You like donuts, don't you? Or something like that. It just adds to the fun, doesn't it? Doesn't it add to the fun? Just so boring, bland stuff all the time. It really is. Anyway, hello to you, Sal. And I'm sure you'd make a better job of the cake than I do, love. All right. Denise Fuller there. Good evening to you, Denise. Hello, my love. Hi, Chris. Love your shirt. Can't wait to see the vlog with you, Sharon, Frank, and baby Ernie. Hope Sharon was nice to you. Yes, she bought the dinner, actually. She bought the dinner on that day. I bought the zoo tickets, which weren't very dear, and then afterwards we had a dinner. Although you don't actually see us have the dinner, I only videoed the trip to the zoo. You know, you don't want to see my fat you don't want to see my fat face chomping away on what I had was vegetarian lasagna. Do you know, I had vegetarian lasagna 3 times. Do I look like a vegetarian lasagna now? I've just, you know, just have a quick look. Do I actually look like one? Or more likely, a large jacket potato with no filling at the moment. Not until Mark Bowles comes along anyway. Yes, do I look like a vegetarian lasagna? Because I had 3 last week. 2 were homemade. We had the lasagna that me and Stacey made, and you can watch that video on Tuesday this week, okay? And the other one was at a place called Downtown, which is a wonderful... You should visit there. If you're in Lincolnshire, in the Boston area, visit the department store Downtown, because we love it in there. I love the food in there, and it's always really busy, the restaurant. I've been in there many, many times, sometimes on my own, and I always have vegetarian lasagna. And it's even better because my sister bought it. Thank you, sis. You're very, very kind. She sits there in the armchair watching this, answering the television, you know. That she's probably saying, that's all right, bruv, and she's got a big smile on her. I can actually see a smile on my sister's face today, which is a very unusual experience in front of me. She really is. Anyway, she'd be pleased about that. Yes, that I enjoyed the vegetarian lasagna that she bought me. Those of you that say your sister never buys any of the food, that is a complete lie. It may look like it. Maybe I've, on the occasions where I've taken along the video. But of course, when I'm out with my sister, it doesn't just happen on that day I do the videos. We go to other places sometimes, you know. And sometimes she might buy the dinner, or I might buy dinner, or Martin might buy the dinner. It just depends on the day. And it's not me that always buys the food. I know we had someone mention that some time ago now. Why do you always buy the food? Well, I don't. I don't actually. It just looks like that. In fact, I might make it look like that even more, just to upset the cart. All right. Thanks, Denise, you lovely girl. Kevin in Edgware. Hello, Kevin. Who says, I'm sorry I've missed a few of your vlogs. Have had the last few weeks. Oh, then it stops. Did you mean to say anything else, my love? It says, oh, sorry, mate, London are just the same. Barnet Council as well are a bit of a dog's dinner with cameras and fines going everywhere. Then you say, Chris, I'm sorry I've missed a few of your blogs. Have had the last few weeks. Have had the last few weeks what? Or you've missed the last few blogs on the last few weeks. Have you? Okay, I get it now. Thank you, Kevin. You were missed, my love. You were missed, all right? What's Mark saying? Call blimey, you woke up the wrong side of the bed. Don't you get your tits in a twist? They're not twisting, my love. Not on their own, anyway. All right, let me just go through some of these and get people's messages read out, because you're kind enough to send them in. Oliver and Laura in Richmond. Yeah, they're going down on the train on next Sunday. They're going to Brighton, so you'll have a nice time there. Lots of chips. chips and ice cream. Highly recommended when you're ever there. Mike T, good to see both Roy and George back in action at the karaoke night. Yes, some of you were mentioning that watch the live karaoke stream that I do on the channel Karaoke London on YouTube. Okay, it's another little channel I watch. I run. If you ever watch that, we stream the karaoke live, okay, and when it's finished it stays up there like a recording. We can watch it anytime. Okay, if you're going to watch that, there is swearing on it, okay, from me, alright? It's a live situation and it adds to the sort of atmosphere in there, and it's all taken in good taste, you know. Even when I appear to be shouting at someone, you know, why have you done this? Why are you waving your arms? That is actually, you can't see them because they're already in on the joke. All right, because it does look funny to everyone else. So, but do be warned, you know, don't be putting that on perhaps in front of small people that you don't want to learn bad words to. Mind you, they most of them know them anyway already, don't they? As you probably know as a pair-eye. As you probably know as a pair-eye, eh? Which is incidentally plural for parent. I've decided that. Pair-eye is plural for parent. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay? Most of them probably know more swear words than you. As I've discovered. Lisa Lewis. Hello, Lisa. Don't you just love a Sunday? You, followed by Sharon and Martin on Butler's Empire. I have already watched the lovely Stacey. Nice shirt. Thank you. This is not new, incidentally, this one, Lisa. I've had this a while, this shirt there. Yeah, quite a while I've had this shirt there. Big G, here we go. Big G. He's doing... next week, morning shows, 7:30 to 9 o'clock on a station called Voyager Radio. My last week there, because then the station is closing down. I think that's what it's probably due to the fact that Gary's on there. They've all given up. You know, Gary has been on this station for a few months now after leaving the one I was on because he had a better offer. Right now, it's closed down. Oh well, I'm not saying anything, Gary. I'm not saying it's your fault. But it does seem a bit strange that it's closed down since you started doing a show on there. He says 4 night shows, 10 till 11 p.m. on my news station, Dynamic Radio. If it's called Dynamic Radio, wouldn't it want dynamic hosts on it? In which case, what are you doing on there, love? You're hardly dynamic, are you? Hello, my name's Gary. I kind of take it easy a little bit. You've got to be a fast, darling. Fast, like this show. Fast moving, dear. Dynamic Gary, please do me a favour. Every now and again he lights up a cigarette. Hello and welcome to Dynamic Radio. Yeah, let's just take it easy here and put our feet up now for a while. Let's just put our feet up there and have a little bit of a rest and play a few tunes while I'm here. Right, let me just open my joke book of useless jokes. Oh dear me. Oh, there's a photo here. Who's this? Oh look, it's Matt and his little boy. Matt and Jake. Fans of the show. Matt and Jake in February 2025. Hi Matt and Jake there. Alright. Anyway, he's doing a night show. Well, if you want to sleep, listen to that. That'll send you off. 10 till 11 o'clock on my news station, Dynamic Radio. One show on Reach, all broadcasting on Twitch. And he's got Twitch. His username on there is Gary D1310. And you see... on his Twitch, he sits there on the Twitch and he uses that superimposing like a background, and now and again parts of him just disappear behind the backdrop. Not enough, if you ask me. Unfortunately, the whole face doesn't disappear. Sometimes he's talking away and an ear might go missing. Won't happen here. This is here. This is actually here. You know, pinned on the wall. Professional Gary dear. Professional love. That green screen thing is very difficult. Actually, it was my sister's husband. He was saying it's really difficult to do green screen. You have to have all the lights right. And green screen is when, like, for example, behind me here, this would all be like bright green. Yeah? And I could push a button and change the picture behind me. Except it's really quite difficult to do it properly. You've got to have it all lit up properly. That's what Martin said anyway. So there we are. Thank you, Big G. I hope that helps you gain a listener. Or two, or maybe even two if you're lucky. Maybe even two if you're lucky, all right? Jason Hughes is with us this evening. Good evening, Jason. DJ Sparky and Young Joe, good evening to you. They're quite hot in Cornwall tonight. Yeah, it was hot today as I came out of the church. That went all right today, except the last chorus of the last hymn. No, the last hymn went a bit wrong. Someone was... little music thing. It was "Now Thank We All Are God." Da 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 da. Except someone was singing da 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 da. And she was jumping. I don't know who it was. Didn't happen on the first mass at 8:30. It was the 10:30 mass. Someone was not doing a minim. They were doing a crotchet and not a minim. And everyone, this person has, I think it was a lady, has a loud voice. She's got quite a loud voice. So what tends to happen, especially in the church I play the organ at, right, the problem there is where the choir is, and hence where I am, we can't really hear the organ. It's really bad. And we just can't hear it. So, of course, what tends to happen is that the loudest person will carry the speed of the hymn. Everyone will follow the loudest noise. And unfortunately, in the position we are in, that's not the organ. Even when I push down the little red button, if there's someone blaring, usually nicely in tune, they will follow them, you see, rather than the organ, because they can't hear it. That's madness. Anyway, that's how it is. Hi to Dottie from Mablethorpe. Hello, Dottie. She's got me a nice T-shirt, she has. Hang on, where is it? Let me do a picture of this. Dottie and Carl here. Look what's arrived. They've ordered me something. They've ordered me two things, actually. Two things. This is very kind of you. For the next time I go to Mablethorpe. I don't know when that is. I would like to think we go before it gets cold again. And the reason... hang on a minute. I don't want to reveal people's numbers on here. Hang on. Let me just do this. Oh, gosh. There we are. Because last time we were there, we only stayed a short. It was like one of those hot days. Oh, it was too much. It was painful, and we left there. So I've got to tell Dottie and Dottie when we go back there. She's bought me a T-shirt, an ice cream T-shirt. Ice, baby, and a bonus ice cream shirt as well. Look at that with the ice cream shirt. Ice, baby. Bum 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 bum. Ice, baby. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Do you like that one, Mark Bowles? Ice, baby. Hey, you know when eventually you take me out, will it be to a disco or a dinner or a cinema? What date have you got planned for me when you pluck up the courage to ask me out, Mark? I wonder that. Anyway, back to very important, back to the lovely Dottie in Mablethorpe. Hi, Chris, Carl and Dottie here. Look what's arrived here. We have got you something extra. A T-shirt. We will be keeping it for you when you are next in Mablethorpe. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know, Dottie. That would be up to nephew Gary and his wife Stacey. Okay, they make the plans for Mablethorpe. They are the Mablethorpe reporters here on the United Kingdom Talk. All right, my love. Thank you, very kind. Thanks ever so much. Over to Portugal. Hello to Emma in Portugal. Greetings to you, Emma. Has the heat gone off a little bit there? Has it? Did you get migrants there, or was that just Spain? Thousands of migrants. Oh, I couldn't believe the news last week, right? And I'm not being funny. I thought very carefully about this news story. And the story goes, from remembering from the paper last week, it was either the Sun or the Daily Fowl, one of those two. And it said shops and bars in this area of Spain, which I think is at the bottom, area of Spain, have been closed due to tens of thousands. Was it tens of thousands or thousands? I can't remember. It was quite a lot, wasn't it? Let's say thousands. Thousands of migrants swum from Morocco to Spain. Now, I don't know the distance on that, but that was over the sea, so a bit of a thing. But can you just imagine, you're a migrant, right? and you've left Morocco, you've dived into the water and you're swimming like there's no tomorrow. Some with a breaststroke, some with the overarm stroke, some on the backstroke, which really, please stop doing that in swimming pools, backstroke, because you don't know where you're going. And they usually end up, they start in a straight line and gradually they go over further and further, and then they knock into you. Very annoying. People that do backstroke and butterfly. Why do people do butterfly in public swimming pools, please? Can you swim? Well, you should have learnt when you were younger. Never too late. Oh no, I don't want to go in the water. Oh no, it's too cold. You should be like my sister. She swims every morning, 6:30 in the morning. She's in the pool, in an outdoor pool, which is fine at the moment. She carries on right the way through October, freezing her breasts off, she does. I don't know what they must look like, all sticking out like that when she gets in that cold water. Poor sis. Well, not the cold water. The water is never cold. This is the Jubilee Park Lido at Woodhall Spa. The cold bit is going from the end of October, moving from the changing room into the pool. Once she's in the pool, lovely and warm, but she gets very, very upset by people getting in her way in there. I can just imagine her now, seething in there. Yeah, I mean, my sister would be obvious in the swimming pool, when she's upset, like flames coming out of her mouth as she tries to get people who have got in the way, or the old bags who decide that they're going to stop in the middle of the pool and have a bleating conversation. Get out, dear. She gets very upset. No, that's not when she's cold. The coldest part is getting out of that lovely warm pool end of October and returning to the changing room. And the changing rooms as well, they're kind of outside. I don't think they're heated either. Oh, not for me, my love. Thank you very much. I'd be happy to go up to the village gym swimming pool just here in Bracknell. Thank you very much. Nice, warm changing room. You think of that next time, sis, you come out of that swimming pool, right? And you travel from there. You think, oh, I bet my brother's in a nice, warm changing room. Oh, yes, I am. Thank you very much. Hoping to be chatted up by one of the lads from the gym. Preferably Scott. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Where else are we? Sandra. Hello to Sandra from Rugby. Hello, Sandra. Hi, Chris. Hope you're well. All is well here, Sandra. Thank you very much for sending me a little message there. Tara in Melbourne is there. Good evening, Tara. Oh, she's done a picture of me and my mum there. Hi, Chris. A wonderful thing to do on your mum's birthday. Yeah, going down there and taking a cake. I'll be doing that tomorrow anyway, so hope she's all right with me being a couple of days late for her birthday. Joe in Weymouth is with us. You're looking well, says Joe. Love the shirt. Looking forward to another fun-filled show. Thank you very much to you, Joe. Emma in Portugal. They're only swimming round a bay. Ceuta. Is it Ceuta? Is that how you say it? Ceuta is Spanish, but joined to Morocco. Oh, well, that's the papers then blowing it out of all sense of proportion. I thought they'd swum like 10 miles from Morocco to Spain. So Emma tells us that's not correct. You see, you can't believe what these bleating papers say, can you? They big stuff up. They make stuff seem worse than what it is. They're always going on about the latest, nuclear problem that may be coming towards us, from one of the other nuclear countries there. DJ Sparky and Joe, I learnt to swim in the docks from age 10. He did scuba diving in Lincolnshire. Did you? I bet you've got certificates and badges for that, have you, DJ Sparky? You like certificates, don't you, my love? I bet you've got a badge. I have done scuba diving. I bet you have. He's done that in Lincolnshire. Scuba diving in Lincolnshire. Well, there can't have been much coral to see there, my love. I think you're looking in the wrong place. You have to go to Australia. Tara in Melbourne will be happy to take you scuba diving. I can see Tara in a little scuba diving outfit. Or what's that other thing you do with the little pipe coming out your mouth? That's not scuba diving, is it? What's the one where you sink right down? You sink right down in like a big metal mask. That's one, isn't it? And there's another one where you're just at the top with this little straw in your mouth, while you're looking in the water. I couldn't be doing with that. I tried it once. No, I'm not having that bleeding rubber thing in my mouth. I mean, whose mouth has that thing been in anyway? Oh, no. And, is it possible that suddenly you might take a breath in and that seal might go... or someone... What if someone... You know what lads are like on holidays? If you've been on a lad's holiday, you could be scuba diving and another lad, while you're under there, your little pipe sticking out, would wee in the top of that pipe. That's the sort of thing Mark Bowles would do. Absolutely. He's one of them. One of them funny lads who finds everything a great amusement, don't you? Anyway, he did scuba diving in Lincolnshire for 4 years. It was epic. Blimey, 4 years? How did you manage to stay under there for that long? Cool, dear, that must have been a heavy oxygen tank, dear. Jet in Canterbury. She had her first weigh-in last week after starting the Mounjaro jabs. She is 9.4 pounds... 9.4 pounds in a week? Oh, I'm going to order some. I don't think I need to lose... I'd like to lose... What am I? I'm at the higher end of where I want to be at the moment. I'm about 13.10 now. I'd like to be 12 stone. I was like looking ill, didn't you? You know, and people can't wait to tell you, can they, when you look a bit ill? Oh, Chris, you're losing... Are you okay? You're losing weight. They love to tell you when you're losing weight. And then you start getting worried and then you realise you're actually on a diet. Except... I changed my breakfast some time ago now, and I went over to probiotic yogurt to help with my tummy, chia seeds to help with the constipation, and they're very good. They work. If you ever try those, you must not do too many of them because they themselves can cause blockages. Watch out for those. So probiotic yogurt, and that's ready for tomorrow morning now. Do it the day before. So I will have had my breakfast this morning and then made tomorrow's breakfast when I've had my breakfast, if you see what I mean. So you put these no more than 5 teaspoons of chia seeds in a probiotic yogurt, swirl it round, mix it all together in the fridge, and then you eat that the next day. It's got a nice consistency. Little crunchy bits. I like to crunch the seeds. And then sometimes, usually at some point in the morning, what's that? And it's a little chia seed that's got stuck in your teeth, which suddenly drops out into your mouth. Hopefully not breathe down the wrong hole. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. All right? So that's what I changed from that. And I went from that to... I went from bran flakes or porridge, something like that. I went from that to this yogurt with some blueberries on top. And in the hope that I'll make a difference to the weight. No difference. No difference. Mounjaro, yeah, maybe I should try it. What do you reckon, Jet in Canterbury? We could all sit here, all of us together, jack it up on a Sunday night. Okay, boys and girls, it's 6:30. What's the time now? It's 10 to 7. At 7 o'clock, get your injections ready. We're all going to jack up together. See who passes out first. Could be like a competition, couldn't it? No, there's no prizes. There's no prizes. Oh, good luck to you, Jet. Well done. That's impressive. £9 she's lost in a week. What does it do? So, are you still eating the same? Or does it stop you thinking, oh, I'd love that bar of Galaxy. Obviously not Cadbury's, because none of us are eating Cadbury's anymore. Since the Americans mucked around with that. Thank you very much. Oh, it's all palm oil. Where's the milk gone? No, we put palm oil in. It's cheaper. I find it amazing how palm oil is cheaper than milk, but apparently it must be. Otherwise they wouldn't have done it, would they? Oh, let's make our products a little bit less nice to save some money. Well, I don't buy your stuff anymore. Careful, Chris. We're doing a radio show. I don't buy their stuff anymore. Can't remember the last. I think I tried a cream egg in around Easter time. That was the last Cadbury's item I had. Tesco's own chocolate. There's no palm oil in that. That's all milk, or milk, whatever they call it, milk and cocoa in there. Yeah. The Australians, come to think of it, the Australians made a big hoo-ha about it to Cadbury's, and they took out the palm oil and put the milk back in. Well done to the Australians. If only we were like that here. But we're too separated now, aren't we? There's that little group of people want to do that. That little group of people want to do that. We're not together anymore in this country. How sad is that, isn't it? Sad, isn't it? I think it's incredibly sad. We're just not together anymore. Anyway, now let me see. Where are we going? We done Jet and her way in. Let's keep us fully informed on that, Jet, all right? Andy in Rugby. Hi Chris, love the show, thanks for my birthday song. Got the new bed now. Last time I will get drunk. Keep the cooking going. He's got a new bed. I broke the old one. Mark, when are we going to break a bed together? He said only, what's he saying here? Only when you sing it. What is it you want me to sing, Mark? I do song requests if you want me to do them. Anything you want me to sing there, Mark? Let me know. High Grade Gaming's there from Hemel Hempstead. We remember you, sir. Hello from High Grade Gaming and Chelsea. Hello to you lot. Love the content. Keep up the good work. How are things? We're firing on all cylinders at the moment. Lots to do. I keep saying this to people. I've done so much this year. I've been incredibly busy just with all sorts of different things, and I quite like it like that. I do remember there was an old lady, she was in hospital with me in 1999. I had a burst appendix, and she kind of took me under her wing. Her name was Grace. She died a few years ago, and I didn't know. I didn't know that she'd died, and it was the bloke who fitted my windows. And I got them to come around and put a window in the side of the house because I didn't have one there. Well, two actually. One in the hallway and one in the bedroom. So I've got two windows in my bedroom. One that side and one that side. And I need the windows cleaned as well. I ain't having another one of those blokes with the poles. Useless. Oh, no. I've actually put a mess. Actually, I haven't checked on the Bracknell, We Love Bracknell Facebook page asking for traditional window cleaner who I can make an appointment with. The trouble with window cleaners, right, is that they turn up any time, whenever they want, right? Then they want to come back every 6 weeks. Well, I don't need you every 6 weeks, thank you very much. And not only that, most of them round here now seem to have these pole type affairs, and they stick this thing on the top of a pole, and they have a pipe, like a hose attached to the other side, not attached to your water. They got like a little tank on their truck or whatever they've got. Then they turn it on. They don't go up any ladders. No ladders. Then they stand at the bottom with this pipe. Water everywhere. And it's crap. It's crap. To be fair to them, there's not too many marks on the window when they finish. I think it might, I don't know if there's some sort of additive they put in the water or not, but it doesn't like leave streaks or anything like that, right? But it's, the mess is everywhere, and I'm not having you coming round here every 6 weeks. Twice a year, maybe 3 times. That's all you need to come round here. We don't have a problem with dust really round here. You know, the only dust that would come out here would be my wallet when it opens. That's very, very dusty. Moths fly out. Have you got one like that, have you? Yeah, I bet there's 1 or 2 of you like that. Won't get the... Oh, shall I buy that? Hold on. No, that's £2. I'm not spending £2. Oh, no. Not spending £2. Honestly, these people, Mark, that moan about the price of things, don't they get on your nerves? They really do. So I don't mind paying for a window cleaner, and no doubt, because they're not coming round every 6 weeks, it will be slightly dearer. Perish the thought that we do them out of a couple of quid. Do you know what I mean? So I'm looking for one at the moment, and he can do inside, he or she. Why don't you see any female window cleaners? That's a thing, isn't it? We got ladies now, and quite rightly so, who do a lot of jobs that used to be men only, like driving buses, lorries, things like that. You know, never seen a female window cleaner. Isn't that strange? Very strange and mysterious. Very strange and mysterious, yes. Anyway, looking for a window cleaner at the moment. Where was I going? Now, what was I talking to her about before I went onto window cleaners? Hang on a minute. Oh, I can't remember now. Linda Lofthouse is here. Hello, Linda. Linda, she always makes lots of lovely comments in our comments and question show, which is every Saturday at 6 p.m, gang. What happens on that show is that the videos I've done the previous week I read out all the comments and all the questions that anyone has sent in on the Saturday night show at 6 o'clock, which I was shocked and horrified to learn only a couple of days ago. My sister doesn't like that show. Oh no, she don't like that one. She doesn't watch it. Which means she will miss all my lovely singing that I do sometimes. You know. Well, each and every one to themselves. Anyway, Linda says, hi Chris, busy day in the back garden for us today. Tidied the plants, bird table and squirrel feeders. Oh no, you're not feeding squirrels. Oh, where's my water? Oh no, it's downstairs. All right, well, carry on. We'll try and do our best without water. Tidied the plants, bird table and squirrel feeders. You don't want them invading your loft. Squirrels. Sorted out the terrapins basking area. Terrapins. Oh, they're little things. They get big though, don't they? And clean the flags. Having had a shower now, I'm sat watching you. Well, I hope you're dressed. I'm not having naked people sitting there watching my programmes, dear. There's some very strange people doing very strange things in front of computers late at night, watching things on their computer. Very strange, mysterious people, my love. We're not getting involved in any of that. Not on this channel, thank you very much. On this family programme, thank you. I did miss the first half hour, but I'll catch up later. Watch at your convenience, lovely Linda. Watch at your convenience. Lisa Lewis swims at half past. Yeah, sis. If she's watching, I don't know if she's watching. I swim at 5:30 in the morning every day. Good girl, Lisa. Well done, Lisa. Very impressive. Steph Purnell has sent me a little photo. What have you sent us? Oh, look at this. Oh, that's a bedspread. Haven't you sent me that before? Entered my quilt into Festival of Quilts. Come 10th in my category out of around 50. That's good. Yeah, you did send it. Yeah, nice to hear a jolly voice and have a giggle. Look, she made that. We've got lots of talented people here, haven't we? Look at that. Oh, I haven't put your number up there, have I? No, it's not there. Look, there you go. She made that. What talented people we have here. We really do. Thanks for sending that, Steph. Gang, just a reminder, gang, if you're in a chat box and you're trying to send me a message in there, I'm not in the chat box, okay? If you want to get a message to me, you've got to do it by text or WhatsApp. And the number is the same for both, 07460 143393, as is just down there, okay? 07460 143393. You can also call in. Opening the phone line in fact, I'll open it. Shall I open it now? Or shall I wait a moment? Shall I just do these two messages first and then we'll open up the phone number? Tara in Melbourne. She's doing a weight loss trial. I get my first injection this week. Oh, good luck with that. You see, I'm put off by injections, to be honest. I'm a bit put off with injections, you know. Okay, and DJ Sparky and Joe. Sainsbury's chocolate. Oh, they have Sainsbury's. Oh, hang on. I have a folder with them. I did lifeguard for a holiday camp in Cleethorpes. Oh, that's quite nice, Cleethorpes. The really nice promenade along there. Although I'll be honest with you, I've never seen so many wheelchairs and dogs in all my life as walking along the promenade in Cleethorpes. It's like everyone who's got a wheelchair, and there's nothing wrong with that, everyone who's got a wheelchair is walking along the promenade in Bleaton Cleethorpes. What's all that about? Why go there? Why do you go to Brighton as well? You know, move yourselves around a little bit. Don't just go to one place. Maybe it's like some sort of party. Is there like a competition? See who's got the fastest wheelchair. Huh? Not if you're walking behind one, you haven't got one, have you? Actually, there's a lady in the church, I always know, and she popped up today. She was in church. She sits at the front, and I never need to know. She's a lovely lady, her and her husband come in, and I know she's in there. I could be doing something, and they're beep, 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 and it's her wheelchair reversing, and I look over and I give her a little wave. She turned up in Marks and Spencer's today as well while I was walking around in there, getting a little birthday cake from Mum's Cake. DJ Sparky says Sainsbury's chocolate has no nasty products and it's better than Cadbury's. There we go. All right, thank you very much. They use a sea pool. Okay. All righty. Now, I'm going to have to go down and get some water. All right. Now, while I'm doing that, I tell you what, while I'm doing that, can I just play you a little bit of music? Now, I have... let me see if I can find it first. Is it there? House original. 1 minute. Will that be enough? 1 minute and 3 seconds? Yeah, I think so. Right, 1 minute and 3 seconds. Let's play this. Like I said to you, with the talented people. Oh, Phil from Devon's there. Hello, Phil. Evening to Phil. Evening to the wonderful, lovely Chris. Thank you, Phil, in Devon. Just thought I'd say hi and let you know I'm watching. Lots of love from Phil in Devon. He likes the shirt as well. Thank you, Phil. Like I say, this isn't new. This has got to be about 6 or 7 years old now, this one. All right. Now, I've already shown you some pictures that some lovely, talented people make things and with the quilt and all that. And she come 10th out of 50, which is not bad at all, my love. Very good. 10th out of 50. Other people have made music for the show. Okay, and 2 people actually. One's called Terry, and I'm going to play you a little bit of his music that he wrote. He didn't write. I had a very old version from the 1980s, and it was the theme music to BBC Radio London at the time. They haven't used it for 40 odd years now. This piece of music. Anyway, I've had that for years, although I haven't used it for many years. Well, someone I know called Terry took that piece of music and did something wonderful with his Apple Mac computer thing. I can't remember what the program was. Was it Apple Music? I don't know what the program was, but he remade it, and it sounds blooming awesome. Okay, so I want to play this for you, and you can have a little listen to that while I just pop down and get some water. All right, let me just do this. Let me just find this again. Actually, I'll do the 2 minute version. He's got a couple of different versions there. Where's my 2 minute one? 2 minute 30, 2 minute 32. That'll do. And I actually use this. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing now? No, that's the wrong one. 103 201. That we go. 2 minutes. 2 minute version. There we go. Let's play this for you. And he made this with his computer. I'm amazed. You would think he was conducting an entire orchestra. So it's him and a bloke called Shaggy. Okay, Shaggy made the piece of music that we use to start and finish this show with. I've got various different versions and various different lengths of the music as well. So have a little listen to this that Terry made, and I do use this for my radio show. And I'm just going to go and get a little drink of water, and I'll be back with you in a moment. All right, have a listen to this. It's really good. I mean, how good is that? It's so good. Would you like to hear the original one of that? There it is. I've got it there. Right. So this is what he had to work from. Here's the original, and you can hear the quality of what he's managed to do. He's not with us tonight. He doesn't watch this show, okay? But this is what it came from. It's good, isn't it? Just a reminder what he made out of that. And like I say, I use that one on my radio show, and I do a long talk over that, usually at the beginning of the show, saying good evening to everyone, similar to what I do on here. But yeah, and by the way, if you're not doing anything in the morning, do join us on my little radio show. Okay, 9 till 10 o'clock I do, Monday to Friday. The talking is a little bit like that, obviously less talking, some music. We have a little bit of a competition. We play you some music to vote on. We have a little bit of a vote every morning, and it's lovely. And you can either listen to it on reachonair.com, Monday to Friday, 9 till 10 in the morning, or you can watch it on Twitch, which is an app just like YouTube. It's completely free of charge. Download Twitch app, set it all up for free, and then look for me, Chris Reardon UK. And there is, if you watch it on Twitch, there's a little chat box that people like to talk to each other as well there, okay? And and it's a great deal of fun. All right, my loves. Right, we'll open our phone line now, which is open now. If you fancy calling in and having a little chat with me, you can talk about anything you want to. All right, my loves? All right, there's only one line, okay? Sometimes no one calls in. Sometimes I've a couple of people call in. But once I'm talking to someone, I can't talk to anyone else. There's no one else here to sort of take a call and say, OK, I'll put you on in a minute. No, can't. It doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. So as soon as I'm talking to someone, waste of time trying to ring. You've got to wait for them to finish before you can call again. Otherwise, it'd just either ring or go straight to the answer phone. And I don't have the facilities to be able to take the answer phone and call you back and sit here and talk. It would all come to a sudden end. All right, my love? So phone line open now, 020 8144 3477. You can still text in though, okay? That text number remains open, and the WhatsApp number on the same number, 07460 143393, that disappears into the top corner now and is replaced by our phone-in number. I know that Mark Bowles is probably hoping that Julie will call in tonight. Is Julie going to call in? What disaster has she succumbed to this week, I wonder? We will find out at some point. Let's take a call. Who's on line 578, please?
It's me, Chris.
Oh, there she is. You know, Mark Bowles will be so happy that you're there, Julie. He really will, my love.
Well, there you go.
Hey?
Yeah, you're Chris.
Yes.
I sent some photos the last time you were on.
Okay.
First of all, it said sent photos, and then it said delivered.
Right.
Now, I wonder if you've got them now.
How did you send them? Email, text, WhatsApp? What did you send them on?
I sent them through Messenger.
What, Facebook Messenger?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right, let's have a little look there, my love.
Yeah, see if you got them. Because it says they have been delivered.
Okay. I'm searching now, Julie. I'm searching, darling. Searching, my love.
Okay.
One moment, please. We are trying to connect your call. Please hold the line. No, I'm not finding anything there. Julie. There you go. Julie B. Click on message. Right, I have your messages, but
right.
I don't have any photos from you, my love. The last message I tell you, the last message I got from you was on the 10th of July, and all it is a smiling face. There's no photos there from you, love.
That's a bummer, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry,
yeah,
Julie.
I sent the photos.
Who's the little baby? Is that your granddaughter or son? It's difficult to tell when they're babies.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Are you the lady in... Julie, are you the lady in Rotherham?
No, I'm the lady in Dinsbury.
Oh, I've got the wrong Julie then. Julie, what's the first letter of your surname?
It's Mrs. Julie Brimble.
Brimble?
Yeah.
Well, you're not on my friend list, are you, my love?
Oh.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
Hang on, it might be in spam in that case. I think there's another area. Hang on, let me have a look, love. Message requests. Spam.
But they've been delivered.
No, nothing. There's nothing
Nothing.
from you at all, my love. Hang on. Brimble, you said, didn't you?
Yeah.
Brimble.
Brimble.
Is that you with the glasses and maybe your daughter?
No, that's my friend.
Okay, right, so I've got that. Well, here's the thing, Julie. There's no message box on your page.
Oh, right.
There is no message box. Usually you got at the top of the picture, there's a little picture of you on the left, then your name,
Yeah.
how many friends you got. And then on the right-hand side, you'll have 3 boxes. A message box, a friends box, and a search box. There's no message box on your page.
Oh, that's a bum.
I don't know why, darling.
No, I don't.
It's not like
No.
you're not blocked or anything, otherwise I wouldn't be able to see that. Well, that is
No.
very, very strange. And then
Yeah.
let me see if I can send you a message. Hang on.
Yeah,
Ju-
send
Ju-
me a message on my computer.
Julie B.
You got my email, haven't you?
Hang on a minute, Ju. Oh. No, that doesn't look like you there. Well, if I type in Julie Brimble into my message thing, your face
Yeah.
doesn't. It's someone else. I don't know why that's not working, my love. Sorry, I can't help you
No.
with that. I don't know.
No.
It's a shame. Do you know? It's a shame Mark Bowles isn't close to you because I think he'd happily come round and and assist you in your inquiry. Thanks for calling. You know, but there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, my love. Yeah, I don't know why
No,
that is.
that's fine. I thought I was looking forward to seeing you tonight because I thought I wonder if he's got them.
No, nothing here, my love.
So they still haven't come.
No, sorry, love.
So I wonder
But
where they went.
Well, when you say they still haven't come, I don't know how much you know about computer. It's fairly instant. When you hit that button and send it, like 2 seconds later, it would be here. They don't kind of queue up anywhere or anything like that. There's nothing
It's
from...
weird though, isn't it?
Yeah, there's nothing
Because
from...
anybody else, when I send them stuff, they say, "Oh, I got it."
Yeah, very,
Yeah.
very strange. Sorry, I can't help you with
Yeah.
that, Julie. I don't know why.
No, that's fine. But I've been car booting again today.
Oh, have you? What you bought this
Yeah.
time, lady? What time were you there?
I was there at 12. Well, about 1:45.
Oh, quite late then, yeah? Okay, go on.
Yeah, and I bought a parrot,
A parrot?
an African grey parrot.
What, a real one?
Yeah, not a real one, but an African grey statue.
Oh, a
Looks
statue.
nice.
Okay, yeah, a statue.
Yeah.
We haven't really
Yeah.
got... It's weird, Julie, you know, you say you've got a statue of a parrot. I don't think we got a parrot statue in the church. I may have a word
Have
with
you?
Father Danny and see if he's interested in having something like that in there.
Yeah. Dear Chris,
Yes.
have you had... I've got to go for an ultrasound. Remember I said to you that they're chasing me for me liver?
Okay.
Because me embryos are high and then they go down low.
Right.
They're up and down. Anyway, I had a message from... my phone rang the other day.
Yeah.
When was it? Last Tuesday. And I thought, oh, shit, doctors, what do they bloody want? Hello, is that Mrs. Brimble? I said, yes, speaking. About your liver results and your blood results. I said, yeah. What? Well, we need to get to the bottom of it. Would you have an ultrasound? I said, yeah, I suppose. Well, you need to get it on top of it, Mrs. Brimble. So, I'm not looking forward to it. Is it fairly straightforward?
Or you got...
Have you had one?
Yeah, I've had a couple of those. Nothing at all to worry about.
ultrasounds?
Yeah, listen, girl. There's nothing that's going to go in you. Let me just tell you that. They're not going to put anything in you anywhere, okay?
No.
You'll lay there. I don't know how they do livers, front or back. They put some of that, like, gel stuff on, which is a bit cold.
Like when you're pregnant?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly it. You know the
Is it?
ultrasound you have when you're pregnant?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing. All I do is put that gel over you and they'll waft over this little device and there'll be someone looking at a TV screen next to you. I'm
Because
pretty.
she said to me, why is it you're so uptight about it?
Well,
I
because you
said,
don't know.
Of course, I broke down, didn't I?
Oh,
and I
love.
said, the simple reason, I'm petrified you're going to find the big C.
Oh, don't. Do you know, you're not the only one who worries about that.
Yeah.
Because I seem to be surrounded by that at the moment with people with that problem.
Yeah.
Surrounded by them. You're not the only one, Julie. It's something that's got worse as time has moved on. I think when I was a kid, they were saying 1 in 3 were going to get it. Now it's 1 in 2.
Yeah.
You know, it's half of us are going to be affected by that at some point. And it's
It's not funny, is it?
Oh no, it's not. In the last 5 years, it's been on my mind a lot.
Yeah.
You know? In a way, I wish
But
they wouldn't tell us these things.
She reckons it. She said, I can't see it is that.
Right.
She
well,
said, I think it's more so to do with a fatty liver.
yes. Okay. Yeah.
I'd be ill, Chris, wouldn't I?
What
I
with
wouldn't be wanting to go to a ruddy car boot, would I?
what with a fatty liver? No.
No,
I
with,
don't-
like if I had cancer.
have you lost weight?
No.
No. Unlikely then. Unlikely.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. That's one of the things apparently. Weight loss. Apparently. You know.
Yeah.
Or blood coming out somewhere when it shouldn't usually be coming out. I think that they're two things to watch out for, or a lump somewhere, you know. But I think you'll probably find it's all right, girl.
Yeah.
I hope so, anyway,
Yeah.
for you, my love.
Yeah, so do I.
Let us know how you
But-
get on. Yeah, it's just.
I will, Chris. Yeah,
just-
are you about next Sunday?
I believe so. Hang on a minute. Let me have a little quick look for you, darling. Do. Yes, indeed. We are here next Sunday. You make sure you ring
brilliant. Yeah, because I haven't had the letter yet, so
in. Okay. Is it
I
very?
don't know how long it...
Is it very
I
far?
don't know.
Is it?
Hey?
Is it very far for you, the hospital, my love?
Only at the Royal United Hospital.
Is that? Do you get a bus there, or someone take you in the car?
No,
or?
my darling daughter's
Oh,
taking
nice.
me.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, great.
Good. Well, once what time is your appointment, my love?
I don't know. I haven't had the letter yet. That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh, it's-
I only had the phone call last Tuesday.
Oh, it's not been scheduled yet, then.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, there might be a
But,
little bit of a wait.
That's all right. I don't worry.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm a bit the same as you, Julie.
Yeah.
There was one particular thing, I just buried my head in the sand, and then I started getting a bit ill and iller and iller and ill. Eventually I went in, like 3 years maybe later than I should have done. And I'd become quite ill. But they pulled me back up again, and were kind of stable on that particular thing, you know. But you really mustn't bury it. Oh, you know. Oh, what's this here? Why has my arm got this massive lump? Oh, I'll leave it for a few days and see if it goes away. No, you mustn't. You must go in and have it looked at, love. Because quite often when they get things early, they can sort them out.
Yeah, that's what they say to me.
Yeah.
Because my daughter, she were on my case. She said, why don't you want it done? I said, well, come on, Claire. I said, Bill died of cancer. Oh, shut up, Mum. Don't start that.
Yeah.
She got no patience with me at all.
Has she? Oh.
No.
A typical daughter, if you say to me. A typical daughter.
Yeah.
She don't live with you, does she?
Yeah.
No, punish her by not speaking to her for a few days, love.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I think my son-in-law's turned up.
All right, Julie.
My dear grandson picked up his card for the baby.
Are you going to spoil him, are you? Of course you are.
Yeah, he's only picking up the card for... Hello, Tyler.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. Anyway, I'll speak to you again, Chris, next week, all right?
All right, Julie. Best of luck with that, darling, all right?
Yeah, okay, and I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, please do. See you, Julie.
Cheers, love.
Bye-bye,
Take
love.
care, love.
Bye, darling.
Bye,
Bye-bye, love.
darling.
Oh, yeah, lovely, Julie. Oh, it is a frightening. Maybe one or two of you are a bit like that, are you? It does worries the life out of me, that bleeding thing. I seem to be surrounded by... I already lost a mate last week, didn't I? Oh, no, a few weeks ago. I did his eulogy, actually. Eulogy. I did his eulogy Was it last week or the week before? The week before it was, yeah. It came off all right, actually. I can't remember if I've spoken to you since then. Let me think. Thursday, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think we did. I told you all about that, didn't I? Yeah, and it worked out all right. Anyway, his other half, his name was Harry. I'm going to see him this week. He's very obviously down, his other half. And he's not old. So I think he's about 32, 33, something like that. So I've kind of trying to keep in contact with him a little bit for a while, to keep him going there. All right, 020 8144 3477 is my phone-in number if you want to call. Big G says, I'm on Mounjaro as directed by the hospital because of my arthritis problems. It takes away the appetite. Here we go. So you don't feel like eating. It does work, but still needs a bit of effort from you. I failed to see that you give effort to anything, to be honest, Big G. Yeah, in particular, your karaoke singing. I mean, do you ever practice any of this stuff? I can imagine our lovely George, who's reappeared at the karaoke. You'll be pleased to know. Oh, that's what I was talking about earlier. I never got round to it, did I? Never got round to telling you. George is back. Those of you that watch the Karaoke London channel, George is back. Where has he been? He had heart failure. He's, I think he's 80. And he's had heart problems now for the last 20 years. Anyway, a few weeks ago, he came to the karaoke, as he always does, on the Saturday night. And on the way home, he lives down like a basement flat, right? He lives down a basement flat. And fell down the stairs, collapsed, was there for 5 hours before someone found him. Luckily, they picked him back up at the hospital and they've been able to sort him out. Anyway, let's take another call. Who's on the line, please?
Hello, I'm Sarah from Norfolk.
Who's that, darling?
Sarah from Norfolk.
Was it Sarah?
Yes.
Hello,
from
Sarah.
Norfolk. Who met your sister and brother the other week?
Oh, did you? Oh, what, down at the cafe they go to?
That's it, the Ragged Apron.
Lovely.
And I sent the picture.
And did you have a nice time there, Sarah?
Yes, I did.
What else did you do there apart from meeting them?
We went to Skegness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes. So yeah.
Did you manage to get an ice cream there?
You what? Sorry.
Did you manage to get a nice ice cream there?
Yes, I did have a mint chip ice cream. Yeah.
Oh, you have those, do it? Yeah, yeah. I'm a bit boring. I just have the Mr. Whippy one with a flake in it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, not usually sprinkles. I like them better. I'm not keen on the McDonald's ice cream. Are you?
Oh, I do like a McFlurry. Yeah.
No, they don't seem to taste of much, those things. But the my favourite Mr. Whippy ice cream is there is an ice cream booth right next to McDonald's on the Skegness seafront there, and that's the best ice creams I find. Where did you have yours? At the end of the pier sort of thing?
No, because it was just
pier.
down from the actual like fairgroundy bit.
Yeah.
We just went there because that was lovely while we were in Lincolnshire, but it turned all cloudy and everything by the time we'd got to Skegness.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. So my niece had donuts and I had an ice cream.
Did that take the heat off a little bit, the cloud? Because it's been so hot, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. I think if the sun had been out, that would have been better, but you can't have everything, can you?
No. Well, I mean, I was with my sister and great-nephew Frank and great-nephew baby Ernie on Thursday in a zoo, and the sun was full out. There's not really any shade down. It gets a bit much when that sun's on you as well, and you've got to deal with the sun as well as the heat, if you see what I mean.
The shop I work in Potterheim in Norfolk, that gets hot in there.
Oh, does it now? No cold air in there, my love?
No, there's only a little bit of air conditioning, but it's so hot.
Is it?
And so very cold in the winter. You've got to have your hat, gloves and scarf on in the winter.
Do you have your thermals on, do you, my love?
No, I haven't got any thermals, but I'm going to get some this year.
Get yourself some of those off eBay. There's a bloke on the radio, I don't really listen to him anymore, and he discovered Mounjaro or something, undergarments, some sort of wool. Mon something.
Oh,
I
let's have a
can't
little
think
look.
what they are. Anyway, discovered like the vests and the leggings, and he wears those
Yeah.
now in the winter instead of putting the heating on.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently I
I'll
can't
have to have a
remember.
look. I'll have to have a
I can't-
look.
It's some sort of very light wool, I think, but I can't remember what it's called now. To be honest. Yeah. Oh
got
well.
no
So
idea.
did you like Skegness?
I didn't mind it. I don't know whether I'd want to go back again, but having said that, it might have been better going along the seafront.
Yeah.
Because, like, when I've watched Martin and Sharon and that, always looks quite nice. So perhaps I need to go to another part of Skegness.
Yeah. Well, I like to walk, and I've been on my own before at night time, believe it or not. And they park in what I call Lads Car Park, which is right
Yeah.
at the very end. And I call it Lads Car Park because after a given time at night, all these lads turn up in their little cars and start racing each other around and tearing into this car park with the girlfriends and all that. So if you start there and then you park your car there, walk up, and then you walk all the way along, all the way past the pier thing, past the shops.
Yeah.
Past the last lot of ice creams, which is, I think, possibly where you might have bought your ice cream, and then carry on to some gardens. At which point what do you call it along the river promenade? At which point the concrete promenade drops down and then ends up on the sand. That's quite a nice walk, about 15 to 20 minutes. I've done that on my own, and then you're away from all the shops. You see.
Shops and that, yeah.
Sometimes too many shops and those bleeding arcades spoil it.
Yeah.
But Skegness, I'd put that down as a rough and ready place. Do you know what I mean? And I think,
bit like Great Yarmouth.
oh, don't go there. Oh my God. Oh my word. I didn't feel safe.
Didn't you? Have you been to Great Yarmouth?
Oh yeah, what a dump. Bleeding hell. That's one of the worst places ever, girl. Awful. Great Yarmouth. And you think it's all this lovely place? Because I'm sure we went on holiday there as kids. Me and my sister and
I'm
mum
only,
and
I'm only 3 miles from Great Yarmouth.
Oh,
I
yeah?
live in Caister.
Well, you know
Yeah,
what I
I live
mean
in
then.
Caister.
And that bleeding...
The town centre, but the seafront is okay.
I don't know if we
And
went to
we've
the...
got one of the oldest circus with a water feature in it.
You got a what?
We've got a brilliant circus, and it's the only circus that fills up with water.
A circus?
Yes, a circus.
Like with elephants and all that business? That sort
No, well, you didn't have animals there. In
Oh,
the
no,
circus,
they
do you?
don't have animals there.
They do all like acrobats and
Oh, and it's
different things like that. And then the water fills up, and then they'll have like the swimmers and the trapeze people all in the water.
Oh, right. Oh, that
Yeah.
might be
There
a thing.
there isn't another circus that's got that water feature like we have.
No, I've never heard of a circus
So
with a
you'll
water
have to
thing.
come down with Martin and Sharon.
Oh, I'll
and
get
we'll
a
all
bit
have to go to the
scared.
circus.
I mean, will I be safe in Great Yarmouth? There's no telling what would happen to a young lad like me while I'm walking around there with no t-shirt on.
I'm
or something
sure
like
we can. I'm sure we can arrange some bodyguards for you.
Well, Mark Bowles is supposed to be my bodyguard at some point. He's never actually turned up
you'll
for
have to
night's
ask
work.
him
yet.
along.
Shocking state of affairs.
Oh.
Great Yarmouth, and you've got the aquarium there. Haven't you got an aquarium?
No, not now.
Is that the wrong place? It was on.
Do you mean the Sea Life Centre?
That's it. Yeah, that's like an
The
aquarium.
Sea Life Centre, yeah, like
yeah.
yeah.
And I
I've
know
never actually
you've got,
been in there.
You've got a Next, and you've got a Sports Direct in a little section of shops on the front somewhere. Great Yarmouth. I'm
No,
sure
we
you
a
have.
Sports Direct. We
Yeah.
haven't got a Next though. Our nearest Next is in Norwich.
I'm sure there was one there when we went. Great Yarmouth. I can see it, and there was a in this shopping area, which is you pull into there.
Like the Market Gate.
Oh, I don't know what it's called. And there's a big McDonald's there as well.
Yeah,
within
yeah.
these-
And then across the road, you go up the escalator, and you're in Market Gate.
Yeah, maybe so. I'm not quite sure now.
How long ago were you there?
Oh, God, years. Yeah, years ago.
70s?
Well, it was that bad that my sat nav, after I'd visited there, it just deleted that area completely from my map, just in case I accidentally went there again. Do you enjoy your job you do? What is it you do in the shop, did you say?
Yes, I'm in. Yeah, can I say the name of the shop?
Of course you can, darling. It's not the BBC.
Oh.
Just say anything you want on here. Swear if you want to. Go on, have a swear. Go on.
I work at
Go on.
Latham's in Potterheim. I work.
Right.
I used to work at Wilco's.
Wilco's. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was there for 29 years till we all got made redundant.
That was a good shop, that was. That and Woolworths.
Yeah.
We missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed that. It
Not
was.
Woolworths, Wilco's.
Yeah, I've just forgotten your name again. It was Sarah, wasn't it? Sarah. Sarah.
Yes.
Sarah in Norfolk. I'm just writing down because
Yeah.
after I finish the show, I kind of. Once I finish the show, then I do a list of people of what's happened in the show for the people that watch the recording of it. People like
Yeah,
Maureen.
because I've texted in, I think, 2 or 3 times now.
Right.
And then I said to my family, I think, this Sunday I'm going to ring Chris.
Well, I'm glad you have done, love. I'm glad you have done. Yeah, what do you do in your spare time, Sarah?
I've got a big garden, so I'd like doing the
lovely.
gardening.
Yeah.
You'll have to come down. Perhaps I can give you some gardening tips.
Oh, I think I need. Well, I'm kind of.
But your begonia baskets look nice.
The begonias have come out really well. Did you see he listed his questions and comments show?
I didn't see all of that last night. No, sorry.
Well, if you watch that, maybe when we finish, right in the first 2 minutes, I do show you how the baskets are doing. Okay?
Oh, I did see them.
Yeah,
yeah,
oh, you've
because
seen
you've
it,
turned them round, haven't you?
That's right. Yeah, I've turned them round. Yeah,
turned them round. Yeah, I did see that bit. And you were out in the front, weren't you, instead of the back?
To be honest, Sarah, the back garden is not doing well at all. I've got the odd flower here and there, and I think I'm now. And the lawn is it's dead. The entire
I think
lawn.
everyone's isn't it?
Yeah, it's now dead. But even before the dry spell, there was great big patches where there's just no grass. I think I'm at the point now I'm just going to pay someone to come in and do it and get it done.
Yeah.
I probably have to pay a little bit to get it sorted. And then after that, I know someone around here who has a gardener, and they pay them £40 a month. £40 a month, and they turn up once a month, tidy everything up, and then they disappear again. I'm quite happy mowing the lawn. I do enjoy doing that. I've bought an awful lot of plants over the years and put them in this particular area in the middle of the garden. Yeah. This year, I put down loads of wildflower seeds. I thought, make it look a bit wild. Well, that hasn't happened. No wildflowers whatsoever. Maybe 1 or 2, but certainly not like the hundreds and thousands that you're promised on the end of the packet. So I'm thinking, no, you just get someone in and get it sorted, and I'll just pay them and be done with it.
Yeah.
I'll just pay them and be done with it. I do like trying little bits and pieces, growing things, but for some reason it's not working for me in the back. But there you go. It doesn't get much sun out there, to be honest. Maybe 3 to 4 hours. That's in the summer.
Yeah, so that's probably, Are
you south-facing, your garden?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But I do get quite a bit of... I'm very good on north, east, south and west. But I know I'm not south-facing, but I do get quite a bit of sun in my back garden. And the sun comes round the front in sort of like after about 12-ish, where it's full sun. So so I suppose I'm quite lucky, really.
Yeah, you are. Is that your relaxing place? Chopping away at a little bush or something like that.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? Do you have some? What bulbs you got? What bulbs What bulbs you got coming up in the springtime?
I usually have daffodils, tulips.
Yeah, nice.
Winter pansies.
Yeah.
Wallflowers.
Nice.
And sort of things. Yeah.
Do you do anything from seeds, Sarah?
Yes, I've done some cosmos, some wallflowers, some sweet williams.
Nice.
What else have I done? Lettuces, but they weren't very successful. Something at them. But I have got tomato plants.
That'd be the snails, yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So I do a little bit of everything, really, in the garden.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice, Sarah. Well, it was a pleasure to talk to you tonight, my love.
That's okay. I shall ring you again.
Feel free to call any time, my love, all right?
Yes. All right then.
And
Have
look
a good
after that
evening.
garden. Yeah, all right.
All
See you
right
later,
then.
Sarah.
Bye.
Bye-bye, my love. There we are.
Bye.
How lovely. First time talking to Sarah tonight there. That was nice. That was lovely. Let's read some of your messages here. Oliver and Laura in Richmond. Very random, but where you lived in Roehampton, was the Asda... When you lived in Roehampton, was the Asda still there? The Asda is there now. When I lived in Roehampton, I left Roehampton in 1987. I don't think it was there when I left. It was the KLG. It was a place called the KLG. Okay. Oh, we've got another call coming in here. Hang on a minute. Let's take a call. Hello, who's on the line, please?
It's me, Big G. How you doing, mate?
Big
You all
G
right?
is in the house, coming to you live. Oh, look, Big G. I'm looking at my system in front of me. There's no jingle for you. Oh.
Well,
Oh.
you used to have jingles. What happened to me jingles?
Oh. It seems to have gone. I think it was due to lack of communication from you, to be honest. You know, these don't things...
Out of sight, out of mind, and all that carry on.
I think
Yeah.
a little bit like yourself, it's basically gone off.
You should smell me. I've been sweating all day, mate.
Oh, no, dear.
Not for good reason. I should give you a dose. I was coming over to you to karaoke. After what you done for me last night in that karaoke... I won't put it on live on here.
What did I do? What did I do?
What did you do? What did you do? You wondered why my singing wasn't great last night. And you want to tell the listeners what you were doing.
I can't
Dirty boy.
I can't think of anything that I might have been doing on that stage for entertainment purposes. I cannot think for the life of me, dear. Anyway,
I know.
carry on.
I know,
Get
my
on with it,
eyesight's
dear.
not
I've got a
good
load
enough to see it.
Would you mind
what-
waiting a moment while I read out a few of these messages? Otherwise, we fall so far behind you. Very, very busy.
Yeah.
A very, very busy
Yeah, go on
show,
then.
Gary. Very busy. Like my life. Very busy. Very busy. August, full up, dear. September, full up. October, full up. Look, a very, very busy person. And
You
tonight...
can't just play noughts and crosses on it and pretend you're busy. It don't happen.
This is not tic-tac-toe. Thank you very much. Tic-tac-toe. Right, let me just read a couple of these messages. Oliver, very random. When you lived in Roehampton, was Asda still there? No, it wasn't there. It was the KLG when I was there, which was like an industrial thing. I don't know how. I don't think you're that old, Oliver and Laura. You may not even know what that was. KLG. It was a industrial place where they made stuff. Don't ask me what, because I don't know. And then when that closed down, I think the land was sold to Asda and they built it. And it's there now. Although I gather something went wrong there the other day. What was it now? Because my mate lives in Roehampton. Andrew Healy serves on the altar. Do you know St Joseph's Church in Roehampton? He serves there. And he put a post the other day that all of the freezers and cold cabinets had broken down in Asda. Either last week or the week before. As in all of them. What a all that food wasted. I ate wasted food. All right, thank you to our Richmond residents. Dean in Surrey, always great to hear from Julie, bless her. There you go. Another fan. Not only Mark Bowles is a fan of Julie, but Dean in Surrey as well. Thank you, Dean. Waiting for a date, Dean. Waiting for a date. Let me have a look at my diary. Can I help you this week, maybe? That one there. 10. What's that? 10. I could do this week. Maybe Thursday. Is that any good? Maybe Thursday. This week in Egham. Shania's there. Hello to Shania on the Isle of Wight. Good evening. Sorry I'm late. She's been doing church things. That's okay, Shania. No need to ever apologise, darling. Are you all right, Mark? Mark's gone to sleep. I don't know why. Debbie Marcroft. Thank you, Debbie. Remember I was talking about undergarments a while ago? Debbie's got it. Merino wool. MERINA. That's it. Merino wool undergarments from Debbie Moorcroft. Thank you. That's the one. Apparently extremely good in cold weather. They really keep the heat in. Just another couple here. Sal in Lincolnshire. As Sal in Lincolnshire, we're going back to that horrible C word that we don't like to use, okay? This is for everybody. Please don't spend your life worrying about the big C. Yes, get yourself self-checked if there's something bothering you and be supportive of those going through it. But don't let it worry and ruin your life. I'm on the second dance with the damn thing now, but I'm still around. Whatever time we are given on this earth, just make the best of you can of it. There we are. Thank you very much for that, Sal, love. She only had low grade this time round, so maybe I have no right to be saying this. I realise others are not as lucky as I am. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you to send something like that in, Sal, my love. Who's this here now? That's just a moment. Bum. Won't be long, Gary. Speaking of the big C, there's a YouTuber that keeps appearing on my YouTube feed. Oh, come on. Oh. Let me have a look. You know I can't read that out. Come on. You know I can't read that out. No, we can't. Please. All right. Mark Bowles says, do get on with it, dear. I'm getting on with it. And Tara in Melbourne. Hi, Chris. When you get the chance, could you take a couple of photos of the things I got for you so I can see how they turned out? Darling, there's a box here which I shall be opening shortly. I hope to show people what the lovely Tara has sent me in the post. Yeah. Okay, Gary, carry on, my dear.
Oh, I'm back, am I? I'm back.
You're
all
back
right.
in the room.
Yeah,
Back in the room.
I was trying to listen to some jingle music, but there wasn't any. None of mine was there, but never mind.
There's no jingle. You haven't got a jingle. There is no jingle for you.
You have to sort it out then, wouldn't you? You have to sort it out. I don't phone in for nothing. People get paid for this.
People that have jingles on my show do important things. What important thing have you done for me?
I bring raw sex appeal to the karaoke every week.
Why? Are you bringing... You didn't bring anyone with you?
Anyway, back to what I was ringing for. I was ringing up about the Mounjaro.
Oh, yes.
But I was sending a message about it, yeah. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on the 7.5 milligram there because it goes up from 2.5 to 5, 7.5 to 1 milligram maximum. What it does, it stops you feeling hungry, and sometimes you can actually forget to eat. And you know when you see these characters who've lost weight really, really fast,
yeah,
and all the skin and stuff.
I'm not sure
I'm
not sure that's a good thing.
No. So I would suggest to anybody that is on it that, I know one of your listeners was they nearly £10 in 1 week?
Yeah, nearly £10.
I think earlier I heard them say it's a lot. It's a hell of a lot to lose in 1 week. And your skin, it depends on what age you are. As we all know, your skin's got elasticity.
Oh,
is that how you say it?
Not as you get older, it don't. It's like my arse.
No, but that's what I'm saying. As you're older, you lose that.
Well, my arse.
So it's not like...
My arse dropped years ago. I can enter a room and 2 minutes later my arse follows me round the corner. It's terrible.
Yeah, we see you dragging it round the stage in the karaoke.
Anyway, carry on with your Mounjaro. That's it.
Yeah, so just be careful of losing weight too much. Try and control it. Right. There is one warning, though, because, there's a lot of people buying it online. I mean, this is just a friendly advice. The reason the hospitals start it off really slowly is because it can cause kidney and liver problems.
Oh,
so if you've got kidney or liver problems, please don't buy it online full dose straight away.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
It's like if they offer you 2.5 milligram, you're all right with that. And I know you've got your stomach problems and stuff like that. So it's all right. Just be careful. Just be careful if you decide to go down that road.
Yeah.
And
I can't see me doing it. I've got a little phobia with needles. Really, it's like when they do.
It'll be the smallest prick. Oh, can I say that?
It's like when they do the blood out of me, or they give me a flu injection or a COVID injection. I don't look. I turn the other way.
You don't even feel it. No, the needle's that small. Small. I was going to do a rude joke there, but I won't.
Please don't, dear.
I won't.
This is a family program.
I'll save that for my evening shows that are coming up. On Dynamic Radio from 10 to 11, Monday to Thursday.
Dynamic Radio, is that easy to find?
Yeah. It's quite a big station.
I've still got a couple of emails to read here. Dynamic Radio. Dynamic Radio. Meet the team. Let's have a little look here. Accept that. Meet the team. Oh, is that and Adam J? Is he on it?
Yeah, it's like a little
Andy,
sandbar moving up and
Andy
down.
Lloyd's morning show. Oh, let me see. They all look like they should be in prison, to be honest, these people.
Yeah,
Oh, there you are. You're on there. You're on there,
Yeah.
Gary. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? Bit quicker than they put you on that other bleeping list.
Yeah, and the guy who runs it, Gary, I'm going to give him a shout out, he's absolutely brilliant. He's brilliant. I've done nothing.
Well,
I've literally just said they do all the advertising, everything.
Is this station coming out of a prison somewhere, dear? Is it like Wandsworth Prison Radio or something like that? They all look very, very dodgy on here. Like
I haven't told you where I'm calling from, have I?
Thieves and murderers. I mean, they look like the sort of person that would chop you up and put you in a bleeding suitcase, dear. Who are these people?
Regulars at Central Station, them types.
Very, very frightening, dear. Very frightening. In fact, I'm feeling a little bit unsafe. Oh no, Gen Z, I've got anxiety now. I'm a Gen Z. I need an ADHD pill and something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it can be quite threatening. Like me being a twink and everything, it's very frightening to these places. But I will try.
It looks like a very. I've had to close down the page. There was smoke started. A warning came up. A warning came up from my firewall that I was looking at a dodgy website then, so I've had to close it down, darling. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want those.
You can watch me live on Twitch. I'll be doing it shirtless tomorrow as a promotion.
Oh, bleh, oh God! Bleh.
Yeah.
Don't ever take your shirt off while you're at one of my gigs. Thank you very much.
Well, I've got no talent to sell, so I've got to sell the body, haven't I? So it's one thing or the other.
I used to DJ with no T-shirt on. You know that, didn't you?
Oh,
when I was fit. 1995, somewhere around there. Off came the top. I was fit. I'll have you know.
Who told you that?
I could pull up an old photo of me now, and you would immediately want to marry me. Yes.
Yeah. Was it a horse and cart in the background of that one?
I can't read this. Someone sent a message here. It says losing the will. I don't know what they mean by that. It's come in since you've been on the phone, dear. I cannot read who that's from.
Nothing new there.
I will not give away their identity, my dear. I will not give away the identity.
Is it one of our regulars?
Sadly not, no.
No. All right, well, I'll let you go. Let's give someone else a chance.
All right.
All right, mate.
Nice. Good luck with your new station there, Gary, all right?
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, best of luck with that. I shall be listening at 10 to 11, you said?
Yeah, 10 at night to 11 at night, yeah.
When's that start? Tonight?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, Monday to Thursday.
Oh, I think I might be able to listen to it on Tuesday 10 to 11. Tuesday and Thursdays at 10 o'clock, I'm at the gym.
Well, put your headphones on.
Yeah, so of course I put my headphones on. I don't want to embarrass myself by letting other people listen to what is this crap that he's listening to. No, dear. I'm not out in the gym. I'm very hard. Hello, mate. How's it going? You all right? Hello, mate. How's your missus? All right? How's your girlfriend, mate?
I'm keeping the joke segment. I'm keeping that in the new show, so something to look forward to.
Have you thought carefully about that one? I'm not sure you have. I'm not sure you've. Just tell us one of your highly amusing jokes to go out with today.
Oh, I've got to try and think of one. Oh, you've got me on the spot there. Oh God, no.
Are they all like in a book or something? Are they?
No. I'll
There's
make
nothing.
up as I go along.
Tony Blackburn's are. There's nothing wrong with having a book of jokes in front of you.
No.
Always. You listen, Gal. You always have something in front of you. Like while I'm doing this show, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 news stories in front of me, none of which I've come to tonight because it's flowing nicely. But always have a list of things in front of you, just in case you think, all right, what can I do now? And you just look over and bang, an idea will flash into your head, except it hasn't flashed because you are prepared. Be prepared. Weren't you in the Cubs? Cubs, do your best.
No, that's because I'm working at the same time as listening to you.
Oh, okay, lovely. All right. Thanks, Gary.
Don't worry, I'll get a special one for you tomorrow.
Yeah, you do that. Ta-ra.
I'll see you later, mate. Bye-bye.
Big G and his Mounjaro there, boys and girls. We're going to have to close these lines now, okay? Lines are closing, boys and girls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines are closed. Sorry, can't do any more phone calls. Run out of time. That was a lovely run of calls tonight. Really lovely runner calls. I love it when we have a runner calls like that. I'd love to do a phone-in show, right? I've tried it a few times before, and if you don't get any calls, it just turns into this. Okay, so it doesn't really always work. Now, let me see. Anne. Sorry, Anne, you've been waiting almost an hour to have this read out. I'm sorry, Anne. She says, hi, Chris. I've got a lady window cleaner, and she has also got the long pole system. Although I must say, she does a good job. So, you know, I just... the mess that comes off those bleeding poles is unbelievable. I've got a box to open here. I'm going to show you what's in there in a second, all right? Let's have a look. that message that I stopped myself reading here. Well played, love your content. Thank you very much. I don't know who you are. You haven't sent your name, so you may wish to remain a mystery, and that's fine. Okay, that's fine. But thank you for joining in anyway. It is appreciated. There's certain things I can't read on here. Okay, even I have a little list. I might read out one of the things on here. Let me see. What bit can I read out there? Decorating. That's all I say. You're so right. You're so right. Roy's there. Hello, Roy. Roy wants his... He says suitcase. You want to buy a suitcase? Yeah, good luck with that, Roy. I would imagine you're someone who buys an expensive suitcase. Not one that you might just take sort of in a cab down the road. Do you know what I mean? You'd have a nice, expensive suitcase. You don't want to put anything that leaks out in one of those suitcases, do you? Have you seen some of these suitcases people have at the airport? Thousands of pounds. You see, you know, stuff goes missing sometimes, doesn't it? At airports and something like that. I just feel the more expensive your suitcase is, the more chance you've got something having nicked out of it. Why do people spend vast sums of money on a suitcase? Why is that? You know, I don't know. Louis, what's the name? What's the name of that expensive stuff that none of the rich people buy? Only the poor people who are trying to look rich. Louis something. Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton, innit? That. Why would you spend £800 on a bleeding suitcase? Are you off your head? Do you know how much stuff you can get at a rave for that? In the 90s. Happy days. Mark, why is it a strict 8 o'clock finish? Are you on a curfew? You are allowed to go over. Tonight, I would go over. I feel like I can keep going tonight. Sometimes I might get to like an hour and I thought, I don't know about this tonight, you know. And sometimes I could go on for an hour, but my sister's on at 8 o'clock on another channel, on the Butler's Empire channel, my sister and Martin. And knowing they are on at 8, I think it would be inappropriate for me to carry on. That wouldn't be fair. Wouldn't be fair. And I can't really start at 5. You know, that's too early for me. I've only just got up at 5 p.m. after my afternoon nap. Come on, we still got to open this box. Gary's there in Northern Ireland. We're a bit late, mate, Gary. Cool, dear. Where have you been today? Thank you, Gary. He says, I enjoy your cookery stuff. You should do MasterChef. I've not really any interest in proper telly, being on like a cookery show. I wouldn't be able to do what I want. That's the problem. Cookery shows. You'd be doing what a producer told you to do. Boring. All those people on Big Brother and all that, they're all told to row, you know. It's awful. Love Island and all that old crap. No, not for me, thank you. And the cookery programmes, a lot of them are like that as well. Thank you. Mark, just go on and tell us your news stories. No, there's no time. I've got 6 minutes left. 6 minutes, dear. Tara in Melbourne has sent me some stuff in the post, boys and girls. She found an address, not my address. She sent it to Martin and Sharon, who have passed it on to me. But we can't. They don't really want to give out their address anymore. Okay, so we can't do that anymore, and that's fine. You know, it's up to them. I would never give my address out personally. They have been doing so, but have decided they don't want to do it anymore. So we don't really have an address to send anything to. So let's have a little look what Tara has sent me. First of all, there's this lovely little photograph here. Actually, I was just about to take it out of here, but I'm not going to now because it's in a nice little protective plastic thing. And here we go, look. To Chris Reardon. Good times are better with great people. Thank you for being awesome. Your friend Tara, and she's one of our ladies in Australia. Thank you for that, Tara. That does look like me, doesn't it? That does quite look like me. Tara, and you don't know this, Mark, Tara often sends me pictures that she's AI'd of me and you. And I don't dare show you any of them. Tara's on the same level as me. She is. She is. Isn't it funny? Do one or two of you feel we're on the same... Gary G is on the same... Leroy, we're all on the same level. You know, you find that group of people that you kind of are... the same as, aren't you, really? And you mix well with those. You tend not to mix with people that, I mean, certainly once someone's upset me, that's it, mate. Rarely do I go back for another go. I mentioned this the other week. It takes a lot to really annoy me, and years and years, and then something will happen. No, that's it, and that's it. I cut them off, and then that's the end of it. I very rarely go back once I've cut someone off. Right, so she did send me, and they're not in the box now. They must have been, I think I might have left them at the caravan, Barry Manilow fridge magnets, which I do have. I think I've left them at the caravan. But she sent me some other stuff here. Look at this. This is a little wooden plaque thing, which is still in a bag. There's me, and there's my dad there. Okay, dad there. And there's mum there, and like I say, it would have been her birthday yesterday. I think 96, 94, 95, 96 she would have been. But there they are there. Actually, I've got to be honest, the mum one doesn't really look like my mum, to be honest. But thank you, Tara. It's very kind of you to have done that, my love, on this little wooden plaque thing. And she's also sent me a clock, which is really nice. So I've got a little protective stuff on it. And here it is. My musical note clock. It's great, isn't it, eh? Huh? Not quite sure where I'm going to put this. Where am I going to put it? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking it should go near the piano downstairs, the piano organ thing that I've got. Anyway, thank you very much for that, Tara. That's really, really, very, very much appreciated there, my love. Okay. What a nice thing to do. Send me a little thing like that. Hang on. Let me just have a little listen to what's going on there so I don't overdo the music over me chatting, because I did that one week, didn't I? There we are. I can hear that all right now. Thank you very, very much for that, Tara. And as I say, she also sent me some Barry Manilow fridge magnets, which I think I've left up at the caravan, so that's much appreciated. Just a reminder, gang, there isn't really anywhere for you to send anything to, unfortunately. She just got in on the last knock-ins there when we were able to give out the address. Tara says, I'm glad the clock looks right. Sorry about your mum. The picture I sent was an identical, so thank you very much for that, my love. Okay, Mark Bowles. He says, Master Chef, more like Master... I can't read that out, Mark. Honestly, I should be more aware of the stuff that Mark Bowles sends me before I even read it out. There are certain people I need to read out their comments first. Remember, we're only here to have a laugh, boys and girls. There's nothing serious going on this channel. Ever. Right, Oliver and Laura from sunny, very expensive to live. I cannot believe such people are watching this crap. From Richmond, no other. Richmond, yes. Says, excellent show once again, Chris. Keep it up. We'll be watching from Brighton next week. Oh, don't interrupt your holiday to watch this crap. Have you gone mad, dear? All right. Oh, we'll wrap things up there, boys and girls. I'm going to put the show together for the people that watch it as a recording. I think we've done everything there. Thank you, Mark. He says another great show there. All right, and I'm going to have a little walk up to the gym tonight and do my stuff up there and watch something there. Have we done everything? Yeah. Okay, so 2 videos for you next week. On Tuesday, I make a lasagna with my nephew's wife, Stacey. Okay. That'll be on at 6 p.m. on this channel. All right. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button, and also the little bell notifications thing, and that will tell you when I'm doing a show, in case I'm doing a live one. You never know, we might throw a live one in at some point. I haven't done that recently, to be honest, but sometimes I think I'll do a show tonight and just randomly come up here and do one. So that's the lasagna video is on Tuesday, and on Thursday, a proper little family type video, really. There's me, there's my sister, there's great nephew Frank, who's 4 now. 4! Can't believe that. And there's baby Ernie, who had his christening last week. He's 1 year old now, and myself, and we go to Stickney to the Ark Zoo, which is quite small, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, I thought the cages were a bit small for the animals. Okay, I'm not a big fan of zoos, however, they're there, and so we do go around there, and that's on Thursday night at 6 o'clock on this channel. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. If you're around tomorrow morning, why not join us for my radio show, 9 till 10 o'clock in the morning. Reachonair.com is where you'll find that, okay? Reachonair.com. Just a bit of fun, just the same as this show, gang. Just a bit of fun. Have a lovely evening. Do join my sister and brother-in-law, Martin, on Butler's Empire now, a YouTube channel, and have a little bit of a laugh with them, okay? Thanks for being there. I'll see you again next Sunday for another live. Have a good Sunday night. Bye-bye now.